It begins with a parade 2 days before the race. Darlington's a small country town 75 miles from the nearest city. But there's nothing small about this 100-unit event that will take 3 hours to pass a given point. This is one of South Carolina's biggest happenings. Then, as race time draws closer, there's a beauty contest with girls from every part of the state seeking fame, scholarships, prizes, and a front row seat at the Southern 500. The winner, Janice Karen Elliott, has a special reason for happiness. Less than a year ago, she was seriously injured in a passenger car accident. For months, she wore a special brace and feared a permanent handicap. To overcome her fears, she entered this contest and now finds herself selected as winner over 24 other beautiful girls. Janice Elliott fights back tears, happy tears, as she's crowned Miss Southern 500. But all of this is only introduction. The Infield is an ocean of fans waiting for the big event at noon. Here, within the boundaries of the racetrack, a whole city springs up overnight. On the main straightaway, the entertainment continues before the race cars come to the starting line. Years ago, before the interstate highways were built, Darlington was a dot on the map, served only by two-lane state roads. To handle the crowd, it became a tradition to open the gates to the infield a full day before the race. As campers and motorhomes became more popular, whole families took to sleeping out in the infield. The Southern 500 became the setting for a 24-hour picnic. Noon approaches, the race cars come to the starting line on the main straightaway. Some of the greatest drivers in the world will race this afternoon. Bobby Allison chats with television's Lyle Waggoner. Allison has 2 Southern 500 victories. Only one other active driver, Cale Yarborough, can say that. Cale fights down pre-race nerves. Darrell Walton, a promising young driver, keeps the morning sun off his head. Sergeant Charlie Glotzback, a veteran who likes to run in front. Richard Petty, king of the stockers. He has more career victories than the next 2 drivers combined. Buddy Baker, he won this race 5 years ago and wants to do it again. The drivers are moving to their cars. Dave Pearson enters through the window. The doors of all cars are welded shut for safety. Temperature in the car often reaches 140 degrees. Pearson checks the drinking water. Further back in the field, number 52, driven by Earl Ross, teammate of Cale Yarborough. Ross, a Canadian, is a promising rookie. Then, the climax of a weekend of waiting.
Gentlemen, start your
20,000 horses roar to life. 70,000 fans come to their feet. 40 cars ready for a warm-up lap. On the pole, inside front row, is Richard Petty. Next to him, Buddy Baker, two sons of racing fathers. As youngsters, these boys played in the infield while their fathers raced on this famous track. This marks a quarter of a century of stock car racing at the Darlington Raceway. Average speed of the 40 starters is 144 miles an hour, almost twice the winning speed of 25 years ago. Stock car racing came into its own on this track. Here, a little-known southern sport first attracted national attention. Here, the fans gathered and their cheers were heard all across the nation. On the backstretch into the third turn. Petty and Baker in row 1. Pearson and Yarborough, row 2. Allison and Waltrip in row 3. Rounding the fourth turn and heading for the main straightaway and the green flag. 367 laps lie ahead. The green flag drops, and they're racing.